Hello, everyone. I'm Carol Moreland, and this fall I'll be teaching a course titled Japanese Art, Words, and Images. If you've spent much time looking at Japanese painting, you've probably noticed that it often carries an inscription, sometimes a very long one. And it's not just paintings, but you can find words or single Chinese characters as part of the design on lacquerware, ceramics, textiles, you name it. It's entirely possible, of course, to appreciate a Japanese artwork without reading the words written on it. But what I'd like to explore in this class is how the words and the images they accompany work together to create an artwork, how they tell a story, say, or convey a tenet of Buddhist belief, or recreate in a portrait the presence of a beloved teacher. Calligraphy has traditionally been of tremendous importance in East Asian cultures. And when it's paired with an image, a kind of symbiosis occurs. And this is quite different, I think, from what happens or how images and texts are treated generally in the West. We'll focus first on the image. What is the subject of the artwork? Who was the artist? Who was the intended audience? What materials and techniques were used? How does the work fit into Japanese art history as a whole? Then we'll look at the inscription. What does it say? Who is the calligrapher? What style of calligraphy did they use? What about the placement of the text? How does it function as part of the overall composition or design? And then most importantly, how does all this affect our understanding of the image? We'll be concerned primarily with paintings, but we'll also look at lacquerware and ceramics. And when Chinese art can supply an especially good example, I'll slip some of that in as well. The format of this course will be the same as others that I've taught. I'll come with a PowerPoint presentation and tell you what I think is important about each of the works. One of the joys, though, of teaching for Encore Learning is that you, the students, bring such rich, varied experiences to class. And so I'll look forward to your good questions, comments, and insights. We'll be jumping around chronologically, so I'll supply a timeline of Japanese art history, and I'll also post links to supplementary materials. My hope is that by looking at the masterworks I've chosen, where the words written on them play an important role, play an important part, you'll come away with new ways to understand and appreciate both Japanese art and in particular, and East Asian culture more generally. So if you enjoy looking at art and want to learn a little bit more about Japanese art, I welcome you to join me in the fall. Thank you.